Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin, Cancer. You've got an exciting week ahead. You are seeing the best of both worlds. So, I'm going to start with how much you are missing your family. You know, there was a period where there was so much involvement, there was so much happening. You're all together, you're enjoying time together, it was great. And this week it starts to slow down again so that you're having to deal with that push and pull effect, as I like to call it. It's when now I'm also seeing that you could be having you could be experiencing the best of both worlds. As I said, perhaps the two extremes. Between those two extremes, it's not something you're able to cope with, but you are trying to get past it. And so this week it starts to slow down, and then when this happens, what that energy is actually doing to affect the way that you lead your life or run your life is basically you start to slow down. So you begin to feel as though, okay, I'm not talking to many people. I'm feeling like I am at a loss. Your life is basically you showing you that you slow down. It almost feels natural to you to do this. So you begin to feel as though, okay, this is where it's at, and that's it. Basically, you're calling it quits at the end of it. It's a really downward spiral. It feels really low, but you need to not be there right now, because people are going to this will all pick up. This will all come back for you. This will all lift itself off the ground. It does not need to be as bad as you're making it out to be. And you are really struggling at the moment, especially because you're not seeing enough of your family. Now, this is not, look, just don't do this to yourself. This is not happening to you because people are doing this to you on purpose. People get busy. Everyone has a busy lifestyle. It happens. Sometimes they're not busy. Sometimes we don't always have time for each other. And so when you feel as though this energy starts to drag you down, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself on your toes. Do something that excites you until the next time. There's always going to be periods of change, but when you need to not take this too personally is the message here. Okay? You're career focused and you're loving it. You are making sure that nothing goes wrong. Basically, the message for you, and that is what is going to be for this week, is that you're making sure that you are on the right track with your money. That is the message for you. But I want to go back to your career, and I want to say that there have been a lot of past mistakes in terms of how you dealt with people and places and strong decisions. You're now changing that, and you're making significant changes to all of that. And I'm also seeing a job opportunity that comes up for you that is going to heighten your expectations. What it's also doing is changing the way that you do things, maybe noticing that the way it was up until now wasn't working for you. And once you make these changes, you are getting that validation that you want and fully deserve. Do take some time out this week if you want to go and see a movie, have some you time to really bring yourself to that level of calm, because you might be noticing that there's going to be an overexcitement as well as change coming through for you, and you may not know how to handle it. There is communication coming in regarding Aries, and this isn't going to be the easiest news for you that you've heard in a while, but a lot of it's out of your control. So I dare say that you can support them. I am seeing that this is a partner or even somebody that you're painfully close with. And there's also an energy coming through between the two of you that it feels as though you're not seeing enough of each other, but you really want to. And at the same time, you have got a lot to deal with in your mind, and they've got a lot on their plate, and they are very career focused, and they're very involved in their work at the moment. And this isn't going to stop anytime soon, but we are seeing a little pressure on your end, as to how you're dealing with the situation as we speak. I am seeing that this person is traveling quite a bit to and from for work. So this is also something that you're not handling very well, although you are trying. Definitely trying. But it would be best if you use your time to catch up with old friends, family, while there is this absence that is affecting you. Thank you, Cancer.